Bang with the beat is there, man. It's your more broadcasting live, man. Out here chilling, man. I'm way up here in Wisconsin, man. Out here listening to my boy, listen to my boy Eric over here. I'm in the back of the truck. You know I got the Murphy bed shit in my seat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, working kind of smooth. Sexy dog. Sexy dog. Oh, man. Don't even ask me what I think about it. Because you know what I'm going to say. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here. My APU running. It's kind of cold up here. I'm trying to figure out a few numbers. And I had to, I've been kind of slipping this year. See how I take accountability. Instead of blaming everybody else for everything like y'all do. I've been slipping and keeping up with my accounting and stuff. And plus, it's almost the first of it is the first of the year. What am I talking about? It is the first of the year, tax time, and I had to go back and insert some numbers all the way back since about December. So that's what I've been doing today. Got a little time to relax, and I was looking, doing the numbers on a house, a multi-unit fourplex house that I think is going to be our first investment back into the real estate space. You know what I'm saying? And that is what all of the analysts say that you should do. You should say, Mark, you need to get you a multifamily. You know, well, you don't know this because I don't talk about it that much, and nor will I talk about it on this video, but if you watch my Why Did I Get in the Trucking video, then you know that the reason I'm here is so that I can go back to my hometown and start purchasing real estate cash. Once upon a time, I used to have four units, 7 doors, and now we kind of rebuilding that portfolio because this last five years I've dedicated all of my time to getting everything situated with this trucking pillar. You know what I'm saying? The trucking pillar. And now that we're at the end of this, we're going to go and transition back into what we initially came here for, and that was for the real estate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue with truck drivers about decisions that they make or the decisions that they didn't make, especially about nothing so silly as that lease purchase program, because most of you don't know the difference between lease and lease purchase, especially when you talk about prime. So once you start mixing the two, I start tuning you out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they're two separate programs. And then even the ones that you signing on these other carriers, ain't nobody making your ass sign them paperworks. You know how to get rid of a bad lease purchase program? Stop fucking signing them. Oh, well, no, it ain't no excuse. There's apps 2024, 2025, there is no excuse. You motherfuckers need to stop sitting around blaming everybody else's for your fucking failures and take fucking accountability of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. You don't see me around this motherfucker crying all the damn time. Like, I had a truck the other day, put some fucking antifreeze. I keep saying antifreeze, but anti-gel in my tank. You don't even see me around here crying, oh, prime this. No, I know when I signed that contract that I was responsible for the shit. Just the same way you do. And all you motherfuckers do, sit around all the time is complain and complain and complain and complain. So what you do is you teach me to do the opposite of what you do. So if you doing, I'm buying me a cash truck, but you sit around all your videos in your fucking car, or you ain't got shit to show for it, I'm gonna do the opposite of what you doing, okay? What you doing? That's what you doing? Let me see what you doing. Okay, let me not do that. I'm going the opposite way. All right? So I ain't got no opinion on the shit. FMCA, they've been talking about this shit for years. I done heard this shit years ago. And from what I hear too, your new president, them put a ban on the shit anyway, so they can't move no way. Hell, the way shit going, hell, he might dismantle the whole FCMA. What is it, FCCMA? He might dismantle all them motherfuckers while they trying to get rid of lease purchase. They might not even have a job. So I'm just waiting. I'm not even waiting because hopefully they don't dismantle this lease purchase because I love it. It's wonderful. It works marvelous for what I'm doing. It is excellent. It is the perfect system for what I'm doing. Now there's a pro and a con that I don't. It's a pro in the beginning, but it ends up being a con later. And that's the fact that they don't report it on your credit. Now that's a pro in the beginning. Cause what I'm doing with the real estate shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want all that shit weighing my credit down. Personal credit. You know what I'm saying? I know you say you get it in the business credit. But the pro, that becomes a con later once you do pay off a truck. Now you done got this $200,000 piece of equipment that shows no payment for. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that if I sit at the advisory board, if I was on the advisory board of Prime, that's one thing that I would petition for the drivers is once you get your truck paid off, Success should go and report that payments to the Duns or somebody, Equifax, whoever your business with, because you should have a Duns number anyway. That they should do that. That's just morally a moral situation. Like, come on, man. I done did all this stuff, took care of my end. All you gotta do is do a few little things on the table and send that information over. Now there are people that say that you can get letters and stuff like that, but I just say that they should do that anyway. That's just something they should do. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion of it. And but yeah, I still haven't told you really my plan going into the next 5 years. I've told you that my company is structured into 5 and 4 different pillars. So you got the trucking, the logistics, you got the properties, you got the cattle company, and you got the entertainment. Now, if you know me pre-trucking, then you know that we've dibbled in all of these categories at one point. You know what I'm saying? We had the real estate portfolio. We've done that. Cattle, we still got the cattle. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just like this big, you know how you be riding through Indiana, you look over there and see that big ass house on the hill and ain't nothing surrounding it but cattle. That's what we going with. That's why we bought all that land, for the cattle. And then the entertainment. So if you listen to my intro, SDE, just want to take this opportunity to welcome y'all to my brand. It's a brand name. That's me, yeah. But I don't know if I want to do, you know, we had the nightclub, so that fell in the entertainment category. We had the nightclub, we had the magazines, DVDs. We'd about done it all in the entertainment category. But right now, that's on the back burner. We're focusing on the properties now. If the Lord say the same, if everything is Lord willing, around August, I'm coming off the road full time. August, if we can make it to August. We got the last truck being paid off in September of our current situation, but I'm buying 2 more trucks this year, so because we got to keep it going, keep it flowing. So we'll go through that process, because I think that where we are now, we've reached what we need to be on the trucking space. I'm where I am now. The trucking thing is just what we call a residual income for me. Got the trucks running. I don't have to be here. I don't dispatch them. I don't do nothing. This truck here that runs, my truck, all that did was it just allowed me freedom. Okay, it gave me the freedom to not have to be worried about other trucks. So long as I'm running my trucks, I didn't have to worry about those other trucks. I wasn't worried about the income from them. I was just wanting to get them paid off. That was my goal. So it gave me the freedom. But now that they're getting paid off, now we can come up with a real plan of growth that doesn't include the Donna. You're welcome to stay on this channel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I want you to stay. I don't want you to be following truck drivers that be truck drivers for 30, 40 years, and every time you turn on their channel, they sitting around in their truck fucking complaining. This ain't that channel. All right, welcome. Welcome. All right, now we finna transition to real estate. Now we gonna do this construction. I didn't tell you about the plan in the real estate. So in around August, I'm hoping to go back and get my start working on the classes to get my general contractor license. Because I don't know if you go back a few videos ago when I told you about the land. I was walking through the land, that stretch of land that got the gate. I want to build a subdivision there. All right, so we already got the land. I want to build a subdivision there. So just think about that. Boom, boom, boom. Each house running down that road, going up the thing. So in order for me to do that, now I could sit back and do what a lot of real estate people do. They just cut the checks. That's no fun. I want to be able to hands-on if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go in there and nail if I want. If we want some content, we can probably do that. We might do some DIY projects. I want to be able to, in the summertime when my kids need little extra jobs or whatever, they come and work in the office. You know what I'm saying? Or they come and my boys, they come out there and they cutting grasses for the apartments or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working towards doing. And it's gonna start with, just like we dedicated these 5 years to trucking, these next 5, trucking is rolling now. We got it rolling. So I don't have to, it doesn't take me. I don't dispatch these trucks. I don't fix them. I don't do nothing. All they prime want me to do is just pay them. All right, if everything good, they pay me. So it's like a residual income type thing. So I can sit home, do something else, and these trucks stay running. It doesn't need me to be out here anymore. Now my truck, at least for the foreseeable future, after August, I'm taking my truck and I'm parking it in the yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting nobody run my truck, because just for now, I need to make sure that I think it's every 29 days or something, I might have to take a load. So I will do that for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to lose my benefits. Right now, I'm at the place where, shit, I can go buy a new truck for $8,000. I done paid my dues, you feel what I'm saying? The dues have been paid. I'm in the land of milk and honey. This is the land, this is the place where you want to be, where you don't have truck notes. Well, we will have another truck note. You know, we'll start the cycle over, but we do have a buffer now that we're not hand to mouth truck noted. Like we playing a numbers game now. We moving things around. We figuring out the equation a little bit better. You feel what I'm saying? And if the equation require, I mean, like I say, I'm gonna be here probably to August. You know what I'm saying? And I say August because that's when I'm gonna try to get into school. So I want to do the whole carpentry courses, all of them. I want to do the roofing. I want to, because really in the state of Mississippi, in order for me to get my general contractor license, you know, I went to school for architecture. So I got that, but it's been so long ago. I want a refresher. So I want to go back, do that whole little program. It's a program. I don't know if you get a certificate or what, but it's the roofing, the framing, the floors, just the whole program. I want to go do it. And then we'll do the test for our general contractor license. Yeah, then we'll start our construction company. No. Starting out our construction company, we're going to be mostly fixing up the houses that we own. Okay. That's our first projects. Now we might venture out and start doing other projects, but right now we're going to focus on the projects that we own. Okay, so they'll be able to go pull the permits and all that kind of stuff. That's the first corridor. And then I want my broker's license, my realtor's broker's license. I got some buddies now that's in the real estate space, and I do have 2 buddies that do have their broker's license. So both of them have insured me. In the state of Mississippi, I don't know how it is where you at. You have to work under a broker as an agent for a year, and then you got to take extra classes, and then you can become your own brokerage. You can open your own brokerage company. So that is probably maybe about 2 or 3 years from now. It's not nothing that I want to do now, because once you get in that real estate is just so restricted. Like I want to be able, to move around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be about 2 or 3 years from now. We'll do the brokerage. And yeah, that's the plan, man. A lot of times you hear me talk about like stuff, materialistic stuff on my channel, like Royces and stuff like that. Mansions and Royces and stuff like that. And I don't really tell people like why, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is a journey that I fought for a long time with the Creator. Like, man, listen, I don't want to be like, if you know back in the day, like when I was doing music, like once I get my studio built, you'll see it. Once I get into the studio and I can show you these images, and so you're just not thinking I'm just here talking. Like, go to my Facebook page, stroll down. Go to my Instagram page, stroll down. You can verify everything I say. So, but I feel like I've, had these conversations with the Creator many times. Like, I'm not trying to be no fucking Noah or no Moses or no shit like that. Like, I don't want to be the one out here trying to help and save people. That's been my fight. But it always comes back down to me being called to help people, because I'm from a small town, you know what I'm saying? A small town. When I say small, I'm talking about 50, 60 to 60,000. Everybody know each other, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know me, you know what I'm saying? And to a lot of people look up to me. I'm big homie now. I'm OG Marco now, you know what I'm saying? But only thing about that is I'm not leading you into the wrong direction. I'm trying to lead you into a positive direction. So now, every time I look on my Facebook now, somebody getting killed, somebody dying. It was a shooting, somebody body getting found in a small town now. Jackson, Mississippi is notorious for the violence. Jackson is about 90 minutes away. Then 90 minutes away, this way, you got Birmingham. About 4 hours up, you got Memphis. So, you know what I'm saying? Then about 2 hours down, you got New Orleans. So So I want to be able to pour back into the community a little bit. That's why I want to go and get my contractor's license, so that I can rescue some of these old houses that's, people neglect and falling down. And in order for me to grab the attention of the young generation, this is why you guys, a lot of people can't do it, because in order for you to do that, what I understand is you have to be as loud as the distraction. What's distracting your kids now, because they got these phones in their hands now all the time. Everybody want to be rappers. Everybody want to do this for the money. They want the Royces. They want this. You might not want it, but the reason as a kid that you liked it, rappers, now that you're a little older, you used to like that, people in the big rims and stuff, you wanted to be like that when you was younger. There was somebody that had something that you wanted to see, that they put it in your face. And in order for you to get these little kids' attention now, your mission, your light has to be as bright as the distractions. Like, I understand that. You might not understand it. I don't give a shit. My journey is my journey. That's why I really don't like to just sit here and just talk about shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even now, over the last few weeks, I have kind of gotten to a quiet place because normally before I started it back on this channel, like all that negative stuff, like the anti-gel and all that stuff, you would have never knew nothing about it, because I don't give negativity energy. Because once you start giving negativity energy, it produces and it continues to grow. You know what I'm saying? It grows, it takes the form, and it becomes something a lot bigger than what it was if you just had fixed it and ignored it. That's what I would have done normally, just fixed it and ignored it. But I'm allowing, when I created this channel, I said I'm gonna allow you guys to live vicariously through me, through the good and the bad, you know what I'm saying? And so over the last few weeks, everybody's been talking about, make sure you don't put anti-gel in your tank. So we sparked that conversation, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. So I've helped you. My punch in the grill or the side helped you. It helped somebody. But normally, you know, I wouldn't give that negativity any energy. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have any of my energy. I would have just fixed it and kept on going. But yeah, you got to be as loud as the distraction. So I want to create systems and programs that, you know what I'm saying, when you call me, Mark, can you help me get into the trucking? Yeah, I can help you. Actually, I need you to do this, 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 and this. And then once you finish this, call this person. And I'm going to call that person and tell them. And I'm going to get you through the program. Once you finish the program, I even got a truck for you to run. Yeah. Because a lot of people talk. But there's no solutions in that conversation. Or even in the construction realm now. When I was doing the properties before, I was fixing up the houses and everything too, but sometimes I would still need a carpenter or a contractor because I couldn't pull permits or stuff. Now I want to be able to do all that. We gonna walk into the fire and get our own things like we did with this situation of trucking. So stay tuned. Content, you know, we'll still do trucking content. You know, big fella be parked in the yard, and them little weeks and stuff I do go out. But we got to August for we, you know, trucking. That's why you don't see me doing a lot of promotions these days. You don't see, I'm not here. They don't pay me for that. You know what I'm saying? I am never mind. Anyway, it's about more broadcast live. My little back, my thing, I could fix this up. This would be a good little podcast area for me. I had to put my TV right here because if I did, my bed wouldn't let up. Because, you know, if you put your TV right there, every time you can't see it, but that's normally where people put their TV at. But if you got the Murphy set up, every time you try to open up your bed, boom, it's gonna hit the thing. So anyway, it's more broadcasting live. I ain't got nothing to say about that lease purchase shit. I ain't got shit to say about that. So it is what it is. It's more broadcasting live. I gotta finish writing because I need to see exactly where we are with this, you know what I'm saying? Because it's tax time. I need to see exactly how much meat I need to leave on the bone. Because, you know, once you start doing the real estate or you start buying the house and you 1099, they take the it's 2 years. See, I'm on salary, so mine is consistent. But if you don't pay yourself, I've had this conversation with y'all already, but if you don't pay yourself, they take the average of the 2 years and they come up with that number. So a lot of people, they wonder why they can't get anything or they don't qualify for nothing because they're too busy trying to cut that number down too far. And then once you cut it down too far, it's like you're not making no money and you don't qualify for shit. You know what I'm saying? You making 100, 200,000. Well, you probably don't make 200,000. But you say you making let's say 100. You know what I'm saying? You cutting it down so that you don't have to pay taxes. And once you get ready to buy something, it hurts you. Hurts you greatly. Because what you could have qualified for, you no longer qualify. But this one is pretty cheap. This is $199, might as well say $200,000 unit. It's an 8 bedrooms, 4 bath, 4,000 square feet. It's 4 units, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath per unit. And I think it's gonna be a good deal. Around the $1584 a month. So we can come in, and then judging by the pictures now, once we go home, y'all might not see this right away because I might not post it right away. But when next time I go home, I'm trying to wait until my title get there so I can knock out all them birds at one stone, because I need to make sure, in order for me to execute this plan properly, I need to make sure I take care of business. You heard what I say? I said I need to make sure that I take care of business. I didn't say I hope the market, hope the president, or hope the FMSCA, or no. I said I need to make sure I take care of business in order for my plan to work. You truck drivers always crying and blaming somebody else, man. At least you did what you did right here. Them folks gave you that little paper. Oh, most of you ain't got no teeth in your fucking mouth, but you want to tell somebody. You need to be focusing on the things that are important. Tell somebody else how to fucking do some shit. This is what you did right here. You can't see my hand, but I'm signing this fucking paperwork. Ain't read shit. Ain't you need an attorney? Well, you should have got a fucking attorney to read it before you signed it. Blame somebody else for your incompetency. Mark, I'm out this thing. Y'all pissing me off.